How are we going, everybody? Another hot day, far and few in between that we get these sort of warm days or hot days in summer. Today got up to 28 degrees, 29, probably warmer. I haven't checked the weather map to see what exactly temperature we reached, and I haven't been in the garden for the last 2 days. I've left it up to my better half to look after it for me in respect to watering. Not that it needs a lot of watering because we got the mulch down there and I've come to inspect it. Today she didn't water. She watered yesterday. Today she didn't water, but the plants are looking really good. So they're holding on ground, and obviously the ground's holding its moisture. But let's have a look at these tomatoes. We haven't seen these since I first planted them with the framework here. And these are Andrea's tomatoes that he gave me, and they're doing mighty fine. Now, I haven't bothered to prune these to any specific way, meaning removing all the uprights. I have thinned out a couple of leaves at the base to give a little bit of light into it, but I haven't taken all those multiple upright shoots. This is what we're talking about, or me, I'm talking about it, no one else. See, we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, all them are growing up. Normally you'd leave 2 or 3, and that's how I do it with a string. But in this case here, I'm actually doing it with about 5 or 6 at least, and I've got this cage with a string built around it. You know, the stakes are in, and I just wrapped it around with jute tie or twine, and they're growing beautifully. And all I've got to do is this, take it in and just let it lean against there. That's what the string does. It just holds it all up together for you, and you thin out the ones that are overlapping, and look out for disease. Cucumbers have taken off for me, and I'm really happy about that. We've got 1 here, 2 that are doing well. The 3rd one's just coming along. Have a look at this. Where are we? I just saw a cucumber before. Where is it? I'm losing my mind. There, look at that. It's right in front of me. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there we are there. Got to train these things upwards for silly. Well, there's no one here to train them. You've got to be very careful with the cucumbers. They are delicate, and once they find their way up on the trellis, they'll know what to do from there on. It's good to actually thin out the foliage too, get good airflow through them. If they start to get really bushy, not enough airflow, they'll get disease, they'll get mildew on them and all things like that. You can see the wilt. I spoke about that the other day. A little bit of wilting will happen to the plant on a hot day, especially if you haven't watered, and that's what we haven't done, but it'll resurrect itself during the evening. These have got nowhere to go. Look at this. Look at this nightmare. This is 3 or 4 days worth. I've been in Melbourne for the weekend working with 3AW, and I've come home to see this mess. Look at this. Well, where am I going to take it from here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put stakes here and stake it up, create this weep. Oh God. Don't laugh, folks. Don't laugh. Look at, I can cut it off, but if I cut it off, it's full of tomatoes. These are the Tommy Toes. I've never grown them before. I've grown sweet bites and all those cherries and that, but not the Tommy Toes. This is completely loaded. All right, a stick here, tie it up, hold it up like that. A stick here, and we might have to prune a couple of these off. And this is what I mean, disease. Look at this down at the bottom. Okay. Full of tomatoes. Cut these leaves off. Discolouring, angular leaf spot, septoria, all that above. See that there? Got to get rid of them all. Can't let them develop. We've got late blight developing. See the markings on the stem? It's already hit the plant. It's still quite vibrant, as you know. You can see the growth on top. It's gone crazy. Oh, and we've got tomatoes here. I haven't picked one yet. Be it all that is just a cherry tomato. What do you want? It's only a cherry tomato. And it's my first one in the season, folks, out of the Sully's garden. I know, very late, very late. The poor little big Malacca here, folks. Well, successive planting, these are very late, and that will take off, and I'll have to protect it if it gets too cold for it. But when they do start to fruit, and I know many of you are struggling with problems with pests like caterpillar grubs in the tomatoes and even fruit fly, We're going to have our fruit bags come out soon in the next couple of days, so look out for those on our website. They'll come in 3 sizes, and I'll demonstrate them once they come in stock: small, medium, and the sleeve, where you can put it over actual branches of trees and cover an entire crop of fruit like apples. So the fruit bags will be available very soon to protect your crop, so you don't have to constantly spray. Obviously, if you've got a lot of plants going on, try and look after the ones that are ripening first and then move the bags over to the next one. But we'll talk more about that once they're in stock. Otherwise, and in the meantime, have a wonderful day and enjoy the weather wherever you are. From me, Vasily, Maresi.